Let's talk about Battlefront. Battlefront was a joke, an absolute joke. EA and DICE, they're scam artists. Scam artists, like, they didn't have any content, barely any content in the game at launch. It was ridiculous. And they had the audacity to charge people for season passes and extra DLC. How can you charge people for DLC and you barely have any content in your game? Now, there's more DLC than actual original game content. And you morons are like, yay, DICE, they're the best company ever, they give us DLC. No, you morons. They couldn't care less about you. They're just profiting off the season passes and the DLC. You do realize that, right? You honestly do realize that. Battlefront is the most shameless game that's ever been released. It doesn't play anything like the original. It's just your generic first-person shooter. They were too lazy to actually change the gameplay aspects in their actual Battlefield games. This is just a reskin of Battlefield. No difference, nothing. Just a reskin, no new game modes, no interesting changes of gameplay, nothing. Just your generic walk around, shoot people, Battlefield game. And it shows. It shows. This game was a failure, an absolute failure. There's no core gameplay mechanics at all. Just walk around and aim and shoot. It's a shoot 'em up. Who wants to play that? Who wants to pay over $100 for your generic shoot 'em up? They just reskin the game and then sell half the game at launch. They don't even try to make a full game at launch. The original Battlefield 2 and Battlefield 1 were better than this. Way better than this. They had much more content to do, much more stuff to do. They had way more maps. And at least they had a campaign. I mean, I don't understand how games can get away with being released without a campaign now. I mean, honestly, how? If they did that back then, the game would be laughed at as a joke. But now, since gamers are absolute morons now, they just let the companies get away with anything. Anything. They don't even. They could just release a game, no campaign, no multiplayer, and people would still buy it. Because you guys are morons. The people that buy this crap. This is not Battlefront. This is a laughable cash grab. I'd rather play Battlefront 2 than this. And that game's like, what? Over 10 years old already? A 10-year-old game has more content than a game released in 2016 or 2015. I don't understand. I don't understand what's wrong with you people. You guys go and criticize anybody who criticizes EA and Battlefield 1, the new game that's getting released, and saying it's going to be the good game because DICE released a good trailer and they made the graphics look better, so it's a good game. No, you morons. Do you honestly think just because the graphics look good, it's a good game? That's what fooled you guys the last time on Battlefront. You guys were so focused on the graphics, you forgot about gameplay and how the gameplay has remained exactly the same since Battlefield 1942. Are you utterly insane? The definition of insanity is expecting a new result while doing the same thing over and over again. And that's what EA is doing. They're releasing the same trash over and over again, and you morons think things will change.